We're the Twinklies. Protect us from the Twinkly Munchers as we hop across to our tree. If enough of us get there, we can light the tree for you. Okay, so these are the Twinklies. Gotta protect them from the old Twinkly Munchers. I feel like they got kind of lazy with their naming. Also, you are not gonna save all these things. As cute as they are and as much as you love them and want to save them, you are not gonna be able to save all of them. Some of them will die, and it will not be good. But just know that their dying is not in vain, as long as you save enough of them. And as soon as 10 of them get to the Christmas tree, it's going to go ahead and state what's probably obvious already. The Christmas tree lights up. And I'm not doing a very good job. I normally don't fail this one, but it's highly possible now. If you don't like doing the jump and peck thing, because it's not always accurate and doesn't always work, you can use the gold feathers here. I know a couple people who like to use the gold feathers. The only problem is that when you do that, you are going to use all your gold feathers. You're going to run out. And I like to save mine for other things I may need, usually when I'm about dead. Normally what you want to get going here is a pattern. You can get good... Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, you can get good patterns going. I have not gotten a good pattern going here. You can't roll into these guys. That won't kill them. But yeah, if you can get it set up right, I would have been done. Oh, God. I don't think I'm going to get it. I don't think I'm going to get it. I'm going to fail. 3, 2... Oh, I failed. Okay. They're still hungry. Okay, so I let all of them die. Luckily, I didn't let all of them die because I can just try it again. I have not failed that in so long. I don't know. That's probably, I don't know, God getting back at me for hitting all the snowmen on my first try. I'm going to try to get a little bit of pattern going this time because I was hitting them all. I mean, I wasn't missing a lot. But if you can get all 3 of them to where you can line them up and knock them down in the right order, you can let almost all of the Twinklies by after the first couple get eaten. So we'll see if I can get that working this time, because if I can, this will only take me like 30 seconds, which is... Yep. Alright. Damn it, I shouldn't let that one get eaten. He's gonna jump up and eat him? Yeah. Okay. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to start holding off. Hold off when I kill him. There we go. Now we're good. I think I got a good pattern going again. There's some strategy to this. It's just really hard to show you what it is. Just jump and peck. Oh, God. And you can't roll into him again. I only need 2 more. Don't do this to me, game. If you ever need to get from the back to the front or vice versa really quickly, the roll jump is a thing where you just roll, jump, and it's quicker than just running over, and you don't have to switch over to Kazooie to talent shot. Darn it! Oh, I did it anyway. So there we go. That was close, but we made it. Now switch us on. Okay, so the Twinkly Munchers, Munchies, whatever they were. Again, they got lazy with that name, but oh well. We don't get a Jiggy for that. You don't get a Jiggy for just doing that. It was harder than I made it look, though. Normally I could do that with ease. But they do give you an on switch, though. And to me as a kid, this was the most complicated thing to figure out. Yippee! Be a star and you'll find your reward. So, it took me a little while to get this one as a child. Just because they hint at it, they tell you, they say be a star when the whole thing lights up, and then they give you a timer. So the only real hint you have is be a star. And by be a star, they mean fly through the star on top of the Christmas tree that's lit up 3 times. So I guess that makes sense, because I flew through this thing. It took me a while, but as a kid I finally figured out to fly through it, but then all it did was make a noise. I didn't know what to do next, and then I don't know, I think eventually I got it, but it's one of the least straightforward jiggies to get in the game, in my opinion at least. But it's not very hard once you get the whole flying thing down. If you're still new to flying, it can be a little bit of a challenge, but it's nothing like when you're trying to swim with Clanker and undo his stuff or anything like that. Flying I always found easier than swimming in this game. But there you go. And after you get that done, as you can see, the ice on the top of the Christmas tree breaks. Mambo head, that's easy to miss, but oh well. Kind of easy, kind of not. Check out every floor because, hey, another present. Brr, it's cold. Nice warm backpack for me. 2. Check every floor, notes. I think you don't need to look for any after this, but one thing I always found weird about this game, or at least this part of the game, is the presents. Oh, I guess I got all the notes. It says 1 every time you pick up a present, even though there are 3 presents. I guess just because the presents are different colors and stuff. But every time you pick up a present, yeah, it's like you got 1 present, and then even though there's 3. They could have put them together, is my point, I guess. Excuse me. 3 puzzle pieces in, I'm going to collect my last eggs, and we'll see where we're off to next. Oops. There we go. There's a big barging way down. It doesn't matter how you get down. You can fall. You won't get hurt. You don't have to climb all the way back down. I'm going to get that Mambo head. I recommend taking out... I recommend doing what I did when I came over here and I talked to Bottles as soon as I got here. And then right after I talked to Bottles, I took out all the snowmen because airplane's taking off outside. I live by an airport. But talking to Bottles and then taking out all the snowmen, it's going to be hard. It's going to be a bitch to deal with sometimes. Hello, giant walrus. Yikes, a nasty, fierce bear. You were so much bigger than me in comparison. I mean, but yeah, I am a bear, so I guess it's okay you're afraid. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Run, walrus. It has a puzzle piece, but we can't get that yet. Not going up there yet. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and get to the top of the snowman. And I'm going to use a flight pad to get there just to get there quicker. Because, why not? We can fly now, and we can beak barge if we need to speed up for any reason. But yeah, the levels are a real bitch if you try to do all the levels, or try to get all the jiggies and stuff while the snowmen are still up, because they're going to be constantly throwing snowballs at you like jerk wagons. And they've got pretty good aim. Sometimes they lead you, sometimes they throw it right at you. So you never know what to do to dodge, but... There you go, jiggy number 4, and the old corncob pipe out there. Big old Frosty. He's missing some... Oh yeah, that's for you to jump up. And present number 3. Again, it only says 1 for the present. Take me to the kids on the last one. So, I mean, you know, they even give you a hint to take it to the kids. We want to fly up to the top because, as you remember... Oh god. There we go. I'm going to get hit by an ice cube for getting jiggy so early, but oh well. No, maybe not. Yeah, as you'll remember, when I took out all the snowmen, that's where the puzzle piece ended up at. Or between the legs. I forget which is which, but there's a puzzle piece up here, and I had to come get it. And some notes. Highly recommending Kazooie for the side, because, again, Banjo slides. And after this, I think I will be ready to pay a little visit to Mambo. If you haven't seen yet, Mambo's hut is here. There's a few Jinjos I know I'm missing out on. Actually, yeah, I gotta head that way anyway to clean up some notes and stuff. So... flight down or it will hurt when you hit. And then front of the snowman. There we go. Safe way down is to fly down, but I don't know, I'm sure falling works. Beak barge to move quicker. Where am I? Oh, hey, look where we are. I'm gonna save that for later. If you caught any of that, that is... Hey, Mambo head. If you caught any of that, that's Boggy, and he's chilling with the sled. He's also got another sled with him. Actually... just to get the dialogue box, we'll go ahead and see what's up here. So, what up, Boxster? You should be giving presents to your kids. Hello again, buddy. I'm waiting for someone to race me. We'll race you, numbbutt. Sorry, you're too big for my sled. I can only race someone smaller. So, yeah, that's just to give it away. That's what Mambo's head's for. We're going to be doing that later, but first, we're heading over, because I think I've collected everything I can collect. Except for what's over here as far as... There's a gold feather up there, I don't need that. Oh, just so you can see it, the water. Oh, the water's a dick, by the way. Is the water too cold for you, Banjo? Well, stay out then, jerkbag. Okay, probably the easiest Jinjo to miss in this level. Little green guy hiding behind a house, because you're never going to need to come over here for anything unless you want that flight pad. And if you don't see him from afar, you're not going to get close enough for him to yell help at you, so... yeah. I think there's something by Mambo's head too. I don't remember. So to get over to Mambo's hut, you can either use a flight pad or you're just gonna have to take the hits. Both of them kind of suck because I don't want to have to. I think that's what that flight pad's for actually, is to get you over to Mambo's. But it's only one hit if you do it right. And then they give you the Wade boots to get back with, so they're not total jerks about it. I thought Mambo's head had something maybe on top. I'm gonna look real quick. Oh yeah, free life. Don't need that. I never die, except in maybe an upcoming level, which I always die at. But here's Mambo. He wants 15. We have 34 Mambo heads. We are way ahead of schedule. Which is good, because like I said before, I am going to be skipping some Mambo heads later. I always check the top of Mambo's hut. This is probably most important in this level, because there is a Jinjo and notes up here that you need. ever so much to get through doors, or if you're trying to 100% the game or what have you. And then, when transform, I'm going to go ahead and lose 15 Mambo Heads. Still have 19 though. I think I only need 20 for the next transformation, so that's pretty cool. Banjo gone all fat. Got big teeth. Her. That's right, we're a little fucking walrus. I've never seen inside his mouth before. That's gross. Looks like an anus. Anyways, we're off as a walrus. Sad news about the walrus. We don't have an attack. Good news about the walrus. We make a really funny noise and look goofy when we jump. And apparently he has an anus mouth. And the water doesn't hurt us. That's one of the main purposes behind the walrus transformation. Is that way I can come over here and get these notes without fear of freezing to death, I guess. Is what that would be. I don't know. Cleaning up the final notes here, though. I don't... Actually, this might get me 200. Yeah, this will get me 200. Neat. I like it when I get notes and stuff cleared out earlier than I thought, because now I just don't have to worry about notes anymore. And I got a free life. Yay, not that that matters. That's not all we need a little walrus for. Now, here's the part that sucks about the walrus. He moves kind of slow. Actually, I'm going to do this a smart way. Normally, I go over there first, which I need to be over that later, but that's where the finish line for this race is, so... I'm going to come over here first. Talk to the old Bogginator, because... Another good thing about the walrus, we're also small enough to fit on that sled of his, despite being super fat, because we're a walrus. I'm having trouble talking today. Hey, Mr. Walrus. I imagine Boggy's retarded, because he's a terrible father. So you hop on and the race begins. Great, now all you need to do is steer your sled through the red slalom gates and beat me to the end. Got it? 3, 2, 1, go. Now when I do this race right now, it's going to look like this race is actually relatively hard to beat. And sometimes it is, but Boggy kind of races you, I guess, on a curve is the way to put that. I don't know what the right term for that is. But if you're doing bad, like let's say you screw up, miss a slalom, and you have to loop around and go back through it, Boggy, he won't be that hard to catch up to. However, if you're doing pretty good like I am right now, he will still pass you. Oh god, don't fall off the side. You land in the water, and that sucks. But if you're doing really good like I am, he will still pass you. Almost every time without fail. There's almost nothing you can do to keep him from passing you, but your opportunity at the end of the race will show up to get back ahead, so don't worry. I jump off the houses. I'm pretty sure that that makes me go faster, but other than that, there's really no reason for it, and that looks cool. I'm not 100% sure it makes me go faster. It's just something I always do. I'm holding forward right now. I cannot be going faster than I am, and he still passes me. So, again, this is always a spot that they want you to worry at, but I like to jump Boggy here. Sometimes I don't always make it over him, but then he slows down and he curves again. So, as long as he's pretty close to you by the end of that, there will be an opportunity to pass him. And again, I don't think I could have done that race faster than I just did it, and he was still really close. But like I said, if you're going slow, there will be opportunities to catch up to him because he will go slower than he did with me. Just because, I don't know, that's how they design it, I guess. So you get a Jiggy for that, and then Boggy gets a little miffed, and he says he needs to race someone his own size, he guesses, I don't know. There's Jiggy 6. I feel like I'm short somewhere. Oh, here we go. What's up, Waza? I'm totally not the same person as before. Wow, another walrus. Take this, but watch out for a smelly brown bear and his ugly bird partner. Thanks, pal. Weird. I think Waza might be, like, animal racist? I don't know. He's just giving fucking... He's giving other walruses free gold shit, but if it's a bear, he's like, oh, fuck you. Why, hello again, Mr. Walrus. Feel free to have a look around. See, he's happy to see us. I'll have a look around Waza's cave. Oh yeah, I was going to look for notes, but there's no point. I got them all. One spot that's easy to miss if you come in here is this little area. I've never tried to swim it with Banjo Kazooie before. I'd imagine you die. Or get close to dying, but... I don't know. You want to come back here because back here is a honeycomb piece. If you didn't see the one I got earlier, it was underneath the snowman. Ow, you little dickbag. I'm going to get it because it's here. I don't need it, though. And yeah, another honeycomb piece. My life bar is actually getting pretty full now. There's a lot less I have to worry about. One thing that I would highly recommend collecting all the honey. Some people think it's okay to miss the honeycomb pieces. You don't need them. They're harder to find, so I understand that. But later on in the game, there's going to be some areas that it's pretty easy to fall. Oh, look, a Jinjo. Which I cannot reach. Walruses don't jump that high. I didn't know they jumped at all, but this little guy's got some ups. We'll have to come back later. But anyways, I recommend getting the honeycombs because later on in the game, There are going to be areas where it's really easy to fall, and it's really easy to fall, and you fall a long ways when you do. Now, hey, almost missed that little guy. And it really fucking hurts when you fall. So, extra honeycomb pieces are going to allow you to live maybe 1, maybe 2 of those falls later on in the game when you're up super high in the air. But if you never get a honeycomb piece from the start, you're probably going to die with 1 slip up. So, that's one of the main reasons I'm getting them. Because as you see, I really don't get hit too much. I think I was close to death that one time that I don't even remember the level. But it happens. I'm pretty sure that's all I need to do with the walrus. If I have to come back to the walrus for whatever reason that I missed, I will cut that so you guys don't have to watch me trek around as the walrus again. But there was some stuff. Usually I would leave as the animal. Up until this point I have been leaving as whatever animal I come in as. Or whatever animal it makes me be. But there was some stuff that I couldn't do before, but now that the walrus has had a little bit of time in there, I can do it now. So, oh, my time ran up. Let's go check it out. Looks like Boggy's still rearing a race, but he wants someone its own size. So we'll see if we make the I don't know why I took the hard way. See if we make the size requirement this time around. Now this is why I had to go into Gobi's Valleys first, or this is why I chose to go into Gobi's Valley first, is because